April 22, 2026, buckle up, we've got a 9-figure exploit, a Trump lawsuit, and Bitcoin ripping past 79,000. Quick word from today's sponsor, Compete Token, the gaming crypto with actual playable games. Links in the description. Kelp DAO just got drained for $293 million and DeFi is hemorrhaging. An attacker pulled over 100,000 staked Ethereum tokens through a bridge, and the second the alarms went off, every wallet with a brain ran for the exits on Aave. Aave deposits collapsed from $45 billion to $30 billion in 3 days. That's a $15 billion bank run, no joke. Aave's now staring down up to $230 million in bad debt, and Sparkland caught all the refugee liquidity. Bridges remain crypto's worst feature. Congratulations to whoever still hasn't learned that lesson. Bitcoin just ripped past $79,000 and the whole market is back in green. Circle, Coinbase, and Strategy are leading the charge. Finally, some upside after weeks of sideways pain. Meanwhile, Tesla reported zero changes to its Bitcoin stack but somehow booked a $173 million digital asset loss. That's the fun world of mark-to-market accounting on a coin, still 37% off its all-time high. The accountants are crying, the holders are vibing, life goes on. Justin Sun just dropped a 52-page lawsuit on Trump's World Liberty Financial, and it is an absolute soap opera. Sun claims co-founder Chase Harrow threatened to burn his 4 billion World Liberty tokens, worth around $318 million, then report him to the feds unless he played ball. Sun put $45 million into the project and his tokens are still frozen. Eric Trump and co-founder Zach Witkoff, yeah, the son of Steve Witkoff, say the suit is meritless. We'll let the court decide, but threatening to torch someone's $300 million bag is a wild negotiating tactic. American Bitcoin, yes, the Trump Sons mining company, just plugged in over 11,000 new mining rigs and the stock popped almost 12%. Their fleet is now over 89,000 machines pushing 28 exahash, which is a real number for a company that posted a $60 million loss last quarter. The whole public miner sector dumped about 32,000 Bitcoin in the first quarter, more than they sold in all of last year. Translation, even the people who print Bitcoin are nervous. But the market doesn't care, the stock's pumping, and a Trump is involved, so of course the chart goes up. Kalshi just fined a Virginia Senate candidate $6,300 and banned him for 5 years for betting on his own election. The bet? $125 on himself against Mark Warner. Brother, you didn't even bet enough to make it interesting. Same day, the governors of New York and Illinois signed orders banning state employees from insider trading on prediction markets, and New York's Attorney General sued Coinbase and Gemini over their prediction market offerings. Prediction markets just had the worst regulatory Tuesday of their lives, and honestly, if your edge is "I'm the candidate," you deserve the fine. The UK's Financial Conduct Authority just kicked down the doors of 8 peer-to-peer crypto trading hubs in a coordinated nationwide raid. Their reasoning: exactly 0 P2P traders are registered with them, so technically all of it is illegal. Cool definition of illegal, guys. This follows Operation Atlantic earlier this year that seized $12 million from 20,000 victims. Look, going after actual scammers is good, but the UK's official crypto regime doesn't even open for applications until September. Maybe build the door before you arrest people for not walking through it. Kraken just filed 56 million crypto tax forms with the IRS for last year, and 1/3 of them were for transactions under $1. Yes, the IRS now has receipts for someone moving 90 cents of Dogecoin, government efficiency at its finest. Kraken is begging Congress for a de minimis exemption so this paperwork nightmare stops, and they're pushing back on phantom staking taxes too. Co-CEO Arjun Sethi also confirmed the IPO is still on. Free Kraken from the spreadsheet prison. The big banks are doing their favorite trick, stalling. The American Bankers Association just asked Treasury, the FDIC, and FinCEN for 60 more days to comment on the Genius Act stablecoin rules. Translation: please give us more time to figure out how to crush our stablecoin competitors. The Senate's Clarity Act markup might slip to May because of it. Banks have had since July 2025 to read this thing. They're not confused, they're just slow on purpose. About time someone called this what it is. Ronin, the chain behind Axie Infinity, is finally moving to Ethereum as a layer 2 on May 12th. The migration takes 10 hours of downtime, slashes inflation from over 20% to under 1%, and cuts marketplace fees in half. Massive cleanup if it lands. The Ronin token is sitting at about 10 cents, down 98% from its peak. Same story for basically every 2021 play-to-earn coin. The migration is a smart move, but reviving the play-to-earn meta is going to take more than a tech upgrade. Binance.US just cuts spot trading fees to basically 0% maker, 2 basis points taker on every single pair. They're claiming it is 98% cheaper than Coinbase and Kraken. The race to the bottom on fees just hit the actual bottom. This drops as Charles Schwab gears up to offer Bitcoin and Ethereum to retail at 75 basis points. Schwab pricing it like that against zero-fee Binance is a bold strategy, Cotton. Good for traders, brutal for the competition. One more shout to Compete token before we wrap. Gaming crypto with actual games you can play today. Links in the description. Outro! That's your Crypto Tuesday. Like, subscribe, see you tomorrow.